African valor, strong and true. Every single thing they do.
In apartheid South Africa, it was illegal for a black person to have a relationship with a white person. But Trevor's mother, Patricia, was bold. She fell in love with a Swiss-German man. Patricia's pregnancy was a secret act of rebellion. She knew the risks. If caught, both parents could be jailed. She kept her growing belly hidden and walked with courage. Trevor Noah was born on February 20th, 1984, a child literally born a crime. His mother had to lie and say he was colored, not mixed, to protect him. Trevor was a curious and witty child. He asked questions many adults were afraid to ask. His humor became his armor. Early on, Trevor learned to speak multiple languages: Zulu, Xhosa, Afrikaans, English, not just for fun, but to survive. Language broke barriers and built trust. He lived in fear. One wrong look, one wrong word, and he could be taken from his mother. So they stayed low, smiled often, and moved smartly. Patricia was deeply religious. They went to church almost every day. It built Trevor's moral compass and gave him a stage to perform on. He grew up in Soweto, where joy and struggle danced side by side. He played in dusty streets and learned life's hardest lessons early. He was never the best student, but always the loudest. Teachers were frustrated. Students adored him. His voice was already a force. He was bullied for being different. Too light for black kids. Too poor for whites. But he fought with words and wit, never fists. Trevor hustled early. From selling pirated CDs to running petty businesses, he learned to navigate life with charm and sharp instincts. Patricia later married a man named Abel. At first, kind. Later, cruel. He abused Trevor's mother and brought fear into their home. Trevor and his mother often ran from home in the middle of the night. They slept in cars or at relatives' places. Safety was never stable. Trevor discovered comedy almost by accident. Imitating people, telling stories, he realized laughter could heal and protect. His first performance on stage was nerve-wracking, but the audience laughed. That laughter echoed louder than any doubt ever could. He started getting gigs radio, TV, stand-up. In a few years, he became one of the most beloved comedians in South Africa. Despite fame, doors closed because of his background. He was either too African or not African enough. But Trevor kept pushing boundaries. Leaving South Africa was a gamble. Trevor didn't know what waited on the other side, but he believed his voice was meant for more. America was louder, faster, and harsher. Trevor felt like an outsider again, but that only sharpened his edge. He started from the bottom, tiny clubs, tough crowds, late nights. But each show was a new shot at something bigger. Trevor poured his life into a book. BornACrime wasn't just a memoir, it was a mirror of resilience and rebellion. His book became a global hit. People cried, laughed, and connected. The world was listening now. Then came the call. The Daily Show wanted him to take over from Jon Stewart. It was a turning point in history. Critics questioned his experience. Fans doubted the choice. But Trevor smiled, nodded, and got to work. He brought a fresh voice, global humor, and unapologetic truth to The Daily Show. He made it his own. Trevor tackled race, politics, and injustice, using satire to spark serious conversations. From comedy clubs to the Grammys, Trevor became a face the world respected. Funny, honest, brilliant. Through it all, he kept one hero in his heart. His mother, Patricia. She was his reason, his anchor. Trevor used his platform to give back education, youth support, and mentorship. Success meant lifting others, too. Offstage, Trevor explored writing, producing, and learning. His curiosity never slowed down. After years at the helm, Trevor stepped down not because he was done, but because he was ready for more. He became a global ambassador for African stories, honest, complex, and full of light. No matter the stage, Trevor lived by his truth, laughing, learning, leading. His journey is still unfolding. From BornACrime to Born for Greatness, Trevor's story is far from over. If you've ever felt out of place, Trevor's life whispers, "You belong. You matter. Keep going." Trevor fused African wit with a global heart proof that humor knows no borders. He never erased his struggle. Instead, he carried it, proudly, powerfully. Trevor Noah, born a crime, raised by love, crowned by laughter. And the world still listens. Thank you for watching the full story of Trevor Noah. Kindly follow at AfricanValor for more African legend stories. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more